For today, what we're going to be looking at is my absolutely gorgeous Gordon Smith. I believe it's either a Gypsy or a Graduate, I can't really tell, but it is a Gordon Smith double cut guitar. This particular video, in this particular video, I don't know why I started that way, but let's start. Okay, so every guitar, as we know, guys and girls, like everyone, peeps, peeperoonies, jabronis, anybody, right? So every guitar has got its own story. So basically, I walked into a shop here in Nottingham. The shop's called Music Inn, and I wanted a new guitar. So I've always been a fan of, obviously, always a fan of like ESP guitars and everything else on there, but I just wanted something different, and I walked into the music shop and I found this almost like utterly battered Gordon Smith. Soon as I saw it, I absolutely fell in love with it, because it does remind me, or it reminded me of the Kirk Hammett double cut that he released through ESP Guitars not long ago. It's sort of similar color scheme, but when I got it, it had really bad sort of like active pickups that made absolutely no sense, like the really cheap knockoff active pickups. And they just sounded horrible. The layout, the control layout was completely different. But anyway, so we'll get onto that in a second. So when I saw it, I just decided, you know, this is, I like it, I like the way it looks. I played it, I like the neck sort of thing. I realized it needed some work, but I got it anyways, because it just looks absolutely phenomenal. I mean, look at that. Look at how beautiful this thing is. Okay. Anyways, so I bought the guitar, I got it, I played with it for a little while, and I just wanted to do something with it. I just wanted to customize it a little bit. So the first thing that I did is I got rid of the active pickups that were in there, and they went straight into the bin, right? They were that bad. Normally I would sell all pickups or anything else on there, but literally no one should go through those pickups at all. And then the other thing that I did, I added these sort of pickups from Heavyair Pickups, who sadly are no longer sort of winding pickups at the moment. I believe he's on hiatus, and I do hope that that guy is on hiatus. David, if you're on hiatus, please come back, right? No, obviously take your time, but you know, at some point, dude, come on, come back. Anyways, so the other thing that this had on it, it seemed to have had a, so this is somebody did the work on here. So somebody put some sort of bizarre trem on it. It wasn't like the Gordon Smith trem that you used to get from the factory or anything else on there. It was just like a really odd one that it had on there, and somebody removed it and they put Tone Pros or something else on there, but whatever they put on there just didn't work. So went about doing some changes on there. So with all Gordon Smith, and that's Gordon Smith's thing, they all come with brass nuts. I changed that. Nothing against the brass nut itself, I just don't like it for I suppose I don't like the high end it adds sort of thing. I'm not entirely sure, I just didn't like it. So we've got a Tussock, or Tusk, is it Tusk nut? Yeah, Tusk XL or something like that. One of those self-lubricating nuts. And this is particularly an awesome, but sadly it's in black. I wish I could have one in cream or something else on there. The tuners are shallow, so those stayed on there, so that's awesome. I didn't change the tuners at all. But then I looked at the control layout, and I wanted to create something that really works, sort of thing, with the way the guitar goes. Okay, so the first thing that this had, it had the traditional SG sort of like electronics layout. So the pickup selector was just there where this knob is on here. You had like 2 volumes, I think it was either 2 volumes or 2 volumes, and then tone. So what I did, I swapped things around a little bit because I wanted something different. So the first thing I did, I put in a what do you call it, a strut sort of button on here, okay, so just to deactivate on and off if I wanted to. And then I put the volume just next to the bridge, because most of my cleans I do on the bridge, and it's really nice because it's close to so it's really close sort of thing, and I like that. And then, so this is the volume for the bridge, this is the volume for the neck, okay, so just like that. And I only got 1 tone, and I put my pickup selector just there, because it, you know, I don't really go for the neck, but when I do, it's easy access sort of thing, rather than it being there, because I always think that the SG sort of layout doesn't make sense to me, like, you know, whatever. So about this guitar, so more stuff about this guitar. So yeah, that's it really. Didn't really change much about it. Sadly, the only thing this guitar does need is a fret job. The frets are so worn down, it's unbelievable, right? It's so what somebody told me is that somebody tried to do a fret job themselves, and they just went all the way down with the frets. Joy. Anyways, so, you know, if you own this guitar, that's fine. So this is actually, if somebody wants to know as well, this is actually one of the first few guitars that Gordon Smith got out. Now, I thought this is quite a newish model, okay? But we weren't sure. But I emailed Gordon Smith at the time before before ordering guitars took over, and they basically said to me that this guitar was born in 1980 in May. And the serial number is 00346. So this is how old this baby is, right? It's just, it's a year older than I am, sort of. But the great thing is, like, I didn't realize this, but when I bought it at the time, I just fell in love with it. But it turns out it's a year older than I am. And I was born in May as well, so I'm not telling you the date, because obviously I'm not going to share my birthday with you in case you try something stupid. But if you want to send me money, send me money. Anyways, now I made a mistake as well when I sorted this guitar out. I ordered pickups, and when I ordered the pickup, I ordered this pickup first, and because I wanted to see like how it would sound, how it would make things different, and then I wanted to move on to the neck pickup. My original plan was to have like a P90 in the neck, but I changed from that. I thought I'd just go with another humbucker pickup, but now I know I prefer the sound of single coil and P90 pickups in the neck position. But anyways, I actually ordered a white pickup. You guys can see. I don't know, it just adds to the charm sort of thing. So, sounds. So yeah, so both of these are Alnico pickups, and this is what the bridge pickup sounds like, clean, with a little bit of delay. Neck. Middle, so it's a bit honky because it's out of phase, but if you turn either one of the pickups down, you get the full middle pickup sound. Which is absolutely gorgeous. So this is what the guitar sounds like with a little bit of crunch. That was the bridge pickup. Is the neck pickup. And the middle, and what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do out of phase on crunch, but this is what it sounds like out of, in the middle position without the out of phase, because all you do when you've got out of phase in the middle position, you just roll the one of the pickups down a little bit. This is what it's going to sound like with just a just a like heavier sound sort of thing. Neck pickup with a heavier sound. There's no point in going middle in, there's no point in going in heavy sound with the middle, but yeah. And this is what it will sound like with sort of a lead. Neck. And middle position for like a bit of a lead. And for those of you that are wondering, here's what the sort of like strut bucket head thing button, I don't know, I keep forgetting what it's called. This is what it does. That wasn't nice, was it? Right, I just wanted to do this video, just wanted to introduce to my Gordon Smith double cut guitar. I do believe it's a graduate, but I don't know, I'm not really sure. I'm sure somebody will correct me and tell me, but it is gorgeous. It's old and it's really holding its weight, sort of thing. The only thing that I don't particularly like about it is just the neck, but that's something you can get used to quite quickly. Like, I don't think I could play it for prolonged, just spat everywhere. I don't think I could play it for prolonged periods of time, but it is a nice neck, don't get me wrong, but it's not for me. I just like them slightly thicker, maybe. Who knows? Well, I should know. I should know the answer to that question. Anyways, right? But yeah, it's a beautiful guitar, and Gordon Smith now are doing absolutely amazing and gorgeous work. So they got bought out by Auden, and it's just like absolutely fantastic what they're doing. So anyways, guys, so this is it from me. So this is the end of this particular video. And I just wanted to just let you know, please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed what you're seeing, please subscribe because it helps a lot with me growing my channel. Please find me on Facebook, on Instagram. That would be absolutely awesome as well. More stuff on there. I also have got my own music on Spotify, so please check out my single, The Fragile. Please check out my single, Patchwork Heart. I am going to have a new single come out very shortly. More news on that soon. However, for the time being, guys, just, yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.